I Almost Slept with My Sister. Season 1 Part 1 The Bignell's Story Book. The summer I almost slept with my sister. That summer was a pressure cooker, the air thick with the scent of chlorine and unspoken lust. Sarah, my 16-year-old sister, was transforming before my eyes, her body blossoming with a dangerous allure. Me, I was an 18-year-old idiot, drowning in hormones and the intoxicating freedom of our parents' absence. We'd always been close, confidants and partners in crime. But that summer, the bond twisted, morphing into something dark and intoxicating. Our parents, oblivious to the simmering tension, were gallivanting across Europe. The first few weeks were a blur of wild parties and broken curfews, the house echoing with the sounds of teenage rebellion. But the novelty soon wore off, leaving us alone, adrift in a sea of boredom and unspoken desires. The silence in the house was deafening. Sarah and I clung to each other, seeking comfort in familiar company. Late-night movies morphed into intimate confessions, innocent banter edged into suggestive teasing, and the air crackled with a forbidden energy. It was during one sweltering night, sharing a bottle of cheap wine on the porch, that the levee finally broke. The cicadas screamed their summer song, and the humid air clung to us like a second skin. We laughed, reminiscing about childhood mischief, when I saw Sarah in a new light. The awkward girl was gone, replaced by a woman whose eyes held a dangerous spark. She was captivating, irresistible, and utterly forbidden. Fueled by wine and lust, I began to whisper things I shouldn't have. Compliments dripped from my tongue, clumsy and desperate. I confessed my admiration, my attraction, even hinting at a childhood infatuation. Sarah, initially startled, didn't pull away. Instead, she confessed her own confusion, her own unsettling feelings. She admitted that she sometimes felt drawn to me in ways she couldn't explain. The conversation spiraled into dangerous territory, exploring the forbidden landscape of taboo desires. We talked about our loneliness, our codependency, and the intoxicating pull of the unknown. Each word, each stolen glance, eroded the barrier between sibling affection and something far more sinister. The air thrummed with unspoken needs, heavy with the promise of forbidden pleasure. We were both vulnerable, intoxicated, and trapped in a perfect storm of hormones and circumstance. The unthinkable began to feel not just possible, but inevitable. My hand reached out, tracing the delicate curve of her neck, and she didn't flinch. Her eyes, wide and questioning, locked on